Good morning, collective. It's Une Fierce. How you guys doing today? This is the Eclectic Witch Tarot Show. Here to bring you a message from Spirit. I do believe this is... I should have looked before I started. Pretty sure this is Wednesday. Whatever day it airs, that's the day that I made it. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning to make my video. Let's clear the energy from the space here. Got home from work yesterday and I just wasn't feeling myself. I needed to take time for myself to get some rest and just let myself be for the night. So I decided to go to bed early and get up early. So here I am anyway, bright and early this Wednesday morning. I'm pretty sure it is. Hope you guys are all doing well. All right, let's see. Spirit. I kept thinking about the Kipper deck, so I think that's where we're going to begin. Spirit, I would appreciate it if you would help me to bring a clear and concise message to collective energy this morning. Here, actually, I'm going to go this way for this deck. Well, let me get a good shuffle. One good shuffle, Spirit. All right. So, Spirit, please do help me to bring a clear and concise message for the collective energy today, for Wednesday. What would you like the collective to know, Spirit? All right. That's 3 cards. I'm just going to keep going here. All right, first one out, we have a lady in a message of concern. Okay. What about this message of concern for this lady? We've got occupation. Okay. What about this occupation, Spirit? Oh, adjudication came out next. I think I'm just going to take that. What about this adjudication, Spirit? We've got gift. One more about this gift, Spirit. And we've got mature man. All right. So, a lady, I feel like, has asked and is receiving a message from Spirit or about something in her life. I don't know. I say that because I was just praying myself and I was asking for some direction on some things. So I'm feeling that God's trying to let this lady know, okay, that she has been working very hard on something. Looks like she tries very hard to do a good quality of work on everything that she does. She's being very precise there with what she's doing. And I feel like she tries her best on everything that she does. And I feel like this is spirit here watching and thinking about how this person has tried very hard in her life to be a moral and upright and good standing person. Okay. And I feel like spirit's rewarding her for a job well done, for genuinely trying to do the right things. And I'm not really sure what's up with this mature man, to be honest. So I guess we'll find out. All right. Maybe she's been trying to manifest someone in her life. Maybe this is a new energy coming in to help her. Maybe this is someone in her life already who is maturing. Not really sure. All right, so let's find out. Spirit, tell us more about this message of concern. Hold on. Got the King of Swords is a man of action and determination. He is also a leader and an excellent leadership who is calm and imaginative, serious and sharp. I'm feeling like this is someone who's coming in to talk to this lady, bring this lady a message about something maybe that she's been working on. Or maybe this is someone in her life who has been sent in the past to help her on her journey, like help her to stay, to be her highest and best self. And I feel like he's an energy that she just needed around her to help her to stay focused and maybe to stay calm. If he's calm and imaginative, maybe he's been helping her with that aspect of herself that needs that. Okay. All right, what about this occupation, Spirit? I'm just going to take the one on top. It says, the Eight of Swords indicates that life provides us with a lot of experience and puts us in situations of intense scrutiny. It foretells that one will get into or has gotten into a difficult situation and needs to start a new struggle. Mental trials and torture. I feel like this King of Swords helps this lady with her mental. Okay. I feel like she has a tendency to, like, I'm kidding. She makes it her job to make things hard on herself. Um, I feel like she's been struggling with something mentally. Okay. I feel like this King of Swords person helps her with that. I feel like he's an energy who knows what to say to help her to get her mind right. I feel like he has a very specific purpose in her life for that reason. This is this adjudication spirit. The formation of the Eight of Wands refers to events that unfold quickly, where energy is full and everything is done more smoothly and with passion. Enjoy the results of previous hard work. I feel like this lady's been feeling negative about things, okay? And I feel like she's been like just unsure of herself, not really knowing where to go with things. And I feel like the results of that are unfolding in her life. Like, I feel like Spirit's reminding her that the way she thinks is what's going to come to her. Like, reminding her to keep her thoughts positive, okay? And that she has the ability to adjust her thoughts accordingly. Reminding her that things only look tricky because she's making them that way. But Spirit's reminding her that this is a time where we manifest instantly what our thoughts are. All right, what about this gift, Spirit? Six of Pentacles is about giving, and the businessman shows the sensible and generous image, while the scales in his hands also show that he is good at financial investment. I feel like there's some sort of energy coming to this lady that's here to help her financially as well. I feel like she's been struggling financially. She's been trying to chase money. And, it seems it's not going very well. But I feel like because she's been a giving energy, okay, she's been generous of her time and her energy and always trying to help others. I feel like this is Spirit's trying to let her know that this energy is trying to be reciprocated to her. Okay, but because of the way she's thinking, it's having a hard time coming in. The Six of Pentacles also, I'm noticing about how he is giving to one and not the other, and he's got the skills in his hands that I feel like that Spirit's energy, like there's a message there about how God is specific about who he blesses, and that there's a reason for that, like depending on, well, depending on, if the person has been that energy that is worthy in God's eyes of receiving, but I feel like God intends specifically to bless this lady because of who she has been. Who is this mature man, Spirit? What is this about? It's too many cards. One card for this mature man, please, Spirit. Can I get one card, please, for a mature man, Spirit? Thank you. The Fool. The Fool advises you to follow your heart, but be alert to the risks ahead and accept what is happening instead of controlling it. Can I get another one for this, Spirit? And then we have Strength is endlessly fascinating, and women can represent strength, resilience, and strength from the heart, overcoming difficulties with willpower and bold action. It's about courage and the fact of facing your own fears. I feel like this lady has asked for a partner. and I feel like is deserving of this person who has done the spiritual work and knows himself and is of a like-minded energy as her. But I feel like she feels like she's received this person, but she's not sure if it's him or not. And I feel like Spirit is saying that there are certain things that we just can't know. Like, I feel like she's tried to receive information about this, and she's just not getting the answers that she wants, or what she's just not sure. And I feel like Spirit's saying you just have to let the events unfold and be strong and just allow whatever happens to happen. Okay. And just go with the flow of whatever unfolds, that you can't, that it's out of your control. Lady, God is going to do what God is going to do. He's going to, it is what it is. It is what it is, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you just have to sit back and watch and see what happens. Okay? All right. Just be strong in the knowing that no matter what it is, that you're going to be okay. Just know that whatever is meant to happen is going to, and God will take care of the whole big picture. This is not for you to worry about. That you are just to continue your own path, your own journey, and control what you can, and forget about the rest, because it's not in your power. Okay, it's God's got it. God is in control of this. So, Spirit, can you tell me more about this King of Swords? That's too many cards. Can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. Okay. Yeah, looking at this again, I'm seeing that this message of concern is about this King of Swords, this person in her energy. She's worried about him. Maybe things have gone wrong in his life, and she has some concern for him for some reason. Okay. Maybe there's something in the past that she did indirectly that affected him, that she's feeling guilt about. Maybe they were working on something together that didn't go through, or maybe she didn't follow through with, or something. For some reason she's feeling some kind of way about. I feel like something that happened with this King of Swords in the past. And Spirit is reminding her that there's nothing she can do about it at this point. Okay. That she, for her own good and for the whole greater good, the best thing that she can do at this point is to focus on what she can do now. then I feel like that I'm seeing the eagle on here. That's about freedom. I feel like her negative feelings about this, her sadness about this is taking her into a negative place with her own life. And the problem with that is that you can't manifest from an energy of guilt. Guilt is a low vibrational energy. And I feel like she has to be able to drop that in order to be of any use to anybody, including herself. I feel like Spirit is asking her to let this go so that she can help herself. You have to focus on what's going right, okay? And excuse me. And try to stay present in the moment and so that you can see like where to go from here. I feel like Spirit's trying to show you. I feel like she's asking for direction. And that Spirit's trying to show her, but because she's constantly thinking of this thing in the past and the way things are not playing out the way that she wants them to, that she's just kind of stuck there. So I feel like Spirit's asking her to forget about the things that didn't work out, okay? And just try to stay focused in the present on being positive and feeling our way through what needs to happen at this point, okay? How about this Eight of Swords, Spirit? Curiouser and curiouser. Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. Good morning, Spirit. I was wondering if this curiouser and curiouser is supposed to be on its side. No. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's just letting her know that this, I'm noticing the hand of God here on her, the hand that's not attached to anything, that's got a hold of her. I feel that like she's noticing how, you know, the world events and all the things happening around her. Excuse me for a minute, I need a drink. That this life is getting challenging, you know. Things that are happening in our outer world are getting a bit much to pay attention to. It's like an Eight of Swords energy out there, right? Like, feel like you're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't, you know. And I feel like Spirit's saying that is the challenge. But it can be, I'm looking at the difference in these cards, like it can be you, yourself, and you against your mind out there. You know, you can either feel like you're all alone and that you're bound and stuck with this shit that's been going on, or you can realize that it's all in God's hands, that, you know, over here there's confetti and all these nice things, you know, behind her. It's a party going on around her. I feel like Spirit's saying the choice is yours. What are you going to call into your life? What are you going to pay attention to? Are you going to accept the fact that this hand is there, and even though you don't see what it's attached to, you know it's God, and you know that everything on one timeline is good and fun. There's confetti, you know, it's a party. But I feel like Spirit's telling you you have to make a choice. Which one do you choose? Do you want to do you really want to stick with your negative thoughts about, you know, how everything's messed up, or do you want to realize that, you know, it's that God is in control and that everything is fine and that you should live your life accordingly that way? No, with the knowing that everything is exactly as it should be and everything is happening for you, not to you. What is this Eight of Wands, Spirit? All must have prizes. Trying to please everyone. And immediately I am going to ask for another one. I need more clarity on that, Spirit. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. What I feel like this is about right now, Spirit is, we're in a time where justice is being delivered for those who have been trying to walk the right path and do the right things and do God's work and have been honest and forthright and trying at life and not living on the side where they're taking and not giving and all that stuff. Well, I feel like both sides are receiving. This is judgment. Simply what I'm trying to say. I feel like everyone has done what they've done, and everybody's receiving what God feels that they deserve from that. And I feel like God's just letting her know that, you know, that it just is what it is, and that you have nothing to do with it. Whatever will be will be. That the justice is coming, and you're just gonna have to understand that everybody's getting what God feels they deserve. And where did that card just go? It popped out and disappeared. There it is. We've got keeping up, immense effort, and advance. I haven't ever seen that card before. Spirit, was that upside down? Yes. Yes. Okay, yes. All right, well, can I get another one? One card, please. One more card for the Six of Pentacles. Just keeping up. So clarity, please. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is God is trying to tell you I'm trying to give your rewards to you, but you're oh, I'm sorry, I didn't show you guys these cards. Okay. It says, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. And such a curious dream. Grounding, returning to reality, coming home. I feel like Spirit is trying to give you your heavenly rewards, but you're so focused on whatever else this is that you're missing it. Okay. You're not giving yourself the opportunity to enjoy what's trying to come to you. You're stuck on what this thing is that happened in the past. So you're missing out. So Spirit is asking you to please make the time to get back in touch with Spirit. And give yourself a chance to discover what it is that is coming in for you. Okay. Know that you are one of those people that God is trying to bless. But you have to allow yourself to be in that energy. What about the Strength and the Fool, Spirit? Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. Yeah, I feel like I feel like Spirit's asking you that you have to let go of this guilty feeling that you're having, these negative thoughts that you're having about this person and maybe this person in general. Or at least whatever negative thoughts you're having about any situation in your life, why you're feeling undeserving of this. That Spirit is asking you to forget all that, because that's not says your memory no longer defines you. That's not who you are anymore. Whatever it is that you're feeling bad about that you did or whatever, or didn't do, or Spirit is asking you to let go of all that, because that's not how Spirit sees you. are is blessed in his eyes. God looks at you like you're strong, and that is your energy. If you look back on yourself, you've been very strong. You've been open to whatever God has asked you to do with that full energy and the strength energy. God is saying that you've done everything that you've done has been perfect. Sure, there have been mistakes along the way, but we're not defined by our mistakes. Those lessons are there for us to learn from. Okay, and I feel like you have done that work on yourself. Like you have looked at things that you've done wrong, and you have learned from them. I feel like that has made you a different person. And I feel like God is letting you know that, that He noticed. He noticed that you try. He noticed that you're trying to be better, and you are doing better. But I feel like you keep forgetting. I feel like Spirit's asking you to get on His level with that. Because in the meantime, you're beating yourself up about this, and you're missing the rewards that are coming to you because of your energy. So I am going to leave this message here. If you like the way that I read, please like and subscribe. Share the message if you feel called to. Leave a comment if you'd like to share your journey. It helps us all to realize that we're not the only ones, okay? And I hope that you guys have an amazing Wednesday, and I will see you all again soon. All right, thanks for coming. Bye.